It might be 80 degrees outside, but I'm in full holiday prep mode. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I am sharing with you a Dollar Tree haul. I definitely don't share these often like I used to. I've shared my thoughts on Dollar Tree. They definitely have had like a fair amount of inflation inside of their store, and even some of their items that used to be in like their higher price section, they even had things in my Dollar Tree that were $7, $10, and $15. So it was kind of crazy to see how high some of the things have gotten. But one of the things it's good for, especially a lot of food finds, I have a lot of food finds to share with you guys, but I love to get things for Franklin that he can use at the Dollar Tree. So if you guys are new to my channel, Franklin is our elf, and this is the last year that our elf is coming to our house. Franklin did let me know, just in case you have kids around, Franklin and I talk quite often, and so he did leave me a note to let me know that this would be his last year and he would be retiring on Christmas Eve this year. So him and I kind of went back and forth with the notes a little bit, and we have decided that we're gonna go big or go home this year since it's our last year. So I did find a lot of things that I'm going to use for him, and I am gonna do a full entire video on my schedule, how I plan for Franklin, how Franklin and I decide what will happen on what day, and how we purchase things to prepare, just for you to work with your future elves. If any of you and your elves need ideas and you guys collaborate with your elves, then maybe some of these ideas can be useful to you as well. So I'm going to share with you right now what I found at the Dollar Tree. I did go about 2 or 3 times to 2 different Dollar Trees just to kind of look for specific things. I have a laundry list of things he asked me to pick up. If you hear my cats, they're literally going nutso in the background right now. It's just about time for their afternoon snack, and they're a little bit mad at me that I'm paying attention to you and not to them. But I have some cool things that I want to share with you, and one of the things I'm going to share with you first is one of the things that was in the thumbnail, and this, you guys, is Heinz pickle ketchup. So I'm not sure if this is sold like in a bigger bottle. I have not looked to see, but I've never seen it on shelves before. So it's very possible it could be in a Walmart or a Target. It is by Heinz, but I passed by it in my Dollar Tree once and I thought, you know what, I bet you Maya would really like it. But 2 weeks ago, I had a bridal shower for some old employees, and all of my gift bags are packed in the pod. So I had to go to Dollar Tree just to pick up a couple, and on the end cap was this pickle ketchup. So I was working at the time with Izzy, and Izzy, of course, like I said, is why she's my adopted daughter, because she's just like Maya, and I knew she would love this as well. So I picked up a bottle and I brought it back, and when I walked into work, I said, hey, I picked you up a present, and I handed her this. Well, she was in shock, and she immediately puts French fries in the fryer and says, we're gonna try this. And so we opened up this pickle ketchup, and can I just tell you, this is one of the best ketchups I have ever had. Ketchup already has like that vinegar backing to it because it is a component, so it already kind of has that pickle twang, and then you add just that subtle pickle flavor. This tastes to me like if you were eating a cheeseburger and you had a pickle on it but you don't like it, and you took the pickle off and the burger still had flavor. That's what this tastes like. So I didn't just get one, you guys, and I didn't just get 2, and I didn't just get 3, I got 4. Why? Because you guys know my sister-in-law is obsessed with anything ketchup, and I always put together like this goofy ketchup basket for her. And right now I have a ketchup pen, and a ketchup notebook, and something else ketchup that I have put away for her. And so I'm gonna add this to her bag, and something else that I bought that I'm gonna share with you. But one of these is gonna go in the refrigerator right now so Maya can taste it. And then the other ones are gonna go in her stocking. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Or maybe one in the pantry and one in her stocking, but it's that good that it's a stocking stuffer. Like, maybe even one in my stocking. I don't know, they're that good. I don't know if I'll ever use another ketchup. That's how serious that is. So I did go ahead and get 4 of those, but check it out, see if you can find it in your Dollar Tree. It's worth the $1.25 that this was to give it a try, to see if it's something that you like. Something else that I picked up was this garland. So Halloween is already over, but I need to pick it up now if I want to use it for my tree next year. That's one thing that I definitely was lacking this year, is I did not have any kind of garland on my Halloween tree. And so this one is the purple and black. It goes really good because I have purple lights on mine, and it has just these little like ghost looking bats on there. I don't know, I thought that was kind of cute. This was $1.50. You can see if it's got a red tag on it, it's either $1.50 or $1.75. It's always a guess when you get to the register. But I did buy 2 of these. Oh no, I bought 3 because they're 9 feet each. And so to be able to get this to go all the way around my tree. Oh no, one of them's different. This one has spiders on it. You see that? Oh, I didn't notice that till just now. I always do that. I always figure out so much stuff with you guys. I appreciate you helping me out, working through the things. Okay, so we'll put that one in the middle and the other one's on top, and no big deal. That's the whole point of a Halloween tree, right? It's not supposed to be like picture perfect. It's supposed to be creepy and weird. So yeah, there you go. And things are already falling off. Fantastic. Something else that I got, but I've already had to take out of the bag before I filmed it, was for Halloween. So this was in the Christmas section to use as garland or something on a tree, but I used it to attach to this hat. I'll pop a little picture up right here, but my daughter was Genu, one of the Saja Boy characters from the K-pop Demon Hunters, and I needed to use this to kind of make her hat that she was wearing. So I already attached this to this, and so I just brought the hat in to share it with you guys. But the beads are really nice, and this was only $1.25. So if you're decorating a small Christmas tree, that would be nice. I actually am decorating a small Christmas tree. Hold on, let me reach and grab it. But I got this Christmas tree. So I wasn't originally going to get this, but last year, Franklin brought Mason and Maya one of these trees. I remember he decided he wanted to do that quite late in the season, and so when I had gone back to Dollar Tree to get it for him, they were already sold out, and I had gone to every Dollar Tree I could find, and I couldn't find one, and I ended up in Big Lots, which was fine. The store was going out of business, so I ended up paying, you know, a small cost, but definitely more than the $5 that it was inside of the Dollar Tree. This year, they're double. Like I said, some of the things were more expensive. This was $10. No price tag on this, so it's $10, but it is a 3.5 foot pre-lit Christmas tree. So I don't think it's that bad. This one was bought because now my kids no longer share a room. So last year, maybe right around the time that Franklin came, the kids were still sharing a room, and Franklin arrived on the tree. And so the tree was in their room when they woke up on the morning that he comes, and he was sitting there with his brother Jax, and everything was all decorated for them. And so this year, Franklin is going to give this to Mason for his birthday. So I thought that was kind of cool. Mason will wake up in the morning. Now that they have separate rooms, Maya will have the tree that they got last year, and Mason's room will be kind of empty. So I thought that'd be cool for Mason to wake up on his birthday morning, and Franklin will have brought him his own Christmas tree for that. So maybe that garland will be repurposed off of Maya's hat and will end up being garland on the Christmas tree. So got that. I did pick up some things for the kids for Halloween, and then I'm kind of anal about not taking things out of the bag until I film. I know it's really silly of me, but I never got a chance to give these things to the kids, so I think I'm just gonna give it to them when they go back to school tomorrow as like a post-Halloween welcome back to school kind of thing, because I got the drizzled candy corn popcorn. We have so much popcorn going on in this house, like, you guys want to laugh. I even have a bag still in my room because I work those Alamo Dome events, which the Alamo Dome is, if you don't live in the San Antonio area or if you're not aware, it's where like all the UTSA games are held and concerts. It's just a venue in our area, but the company that I work for has a location inside of there. So whenever there are events there, our kiosk is open, and so I have to be present there because it's one of the stores in my area. And so at the end of the night, they like give away all this extra food. So the last Dome event, I came home with like 6 brisket sandwiches and another giant sack of popcorn. Like, seriously, this thing is insane, and it's the kind of popcorn that they serve in the movie theaters. So it tastes amazing, and my kids are constantly eating on it. You know, so did I need this? Probably not, but my kids are obsessed with candy corn, and this is a drizzled popcorn that has little candy corn pieces, and it's drizzled with a sweet candy corn frosting, and they're non-GMO and like popped in coconut oil and stuff like that. And so I got each kid a bag. It's just gonna go in their lunchbox tomorrow along with these Peeps. So when we do dessert tonight, I have 2 of the brownies left over from Halloween, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shove a little ghost Peep on top of it and give that to them for dessert tonight. Again, this was supposed to go in their Halloween lunches, and it never made it out of the bag. So hashtag YouTuber life, never gave my kids what I bought because it was still in the bag and I didn't film it yet. One thing I did crack open, and I just saved some to share with you guys, is I had gotten these pick your poison plates, and they just have like a skull and a cauldron and stuff on it, and I used these for Halloween, and these are still some residuals that, of course, a paper plate is a paper plate, which we're still going to use, but I made sure we were themed on Halloween, so I did get that. And then I have these 15 paper plates that we'll just use for Thanksgiving. I didn't want to go crazy. Sometimes I get like the big pack from Sam's and all of that. Just for Thanksgiving, it's just us, so 15 is more than enough. It's even room for seconds, and I always buy something else for dessert, so I'll buy something small for that. Some more food finds. So this is not like a find, I just picked this up. It's just a 3-pack, but it was $1.25 of the cup of noodles in the chicken flavor. But I'll pop up a little picture here. So I just mentioned the K-pop Demon Hunters as far as Maya's costume, but in the movie, it is a Netflix movie if you're unaware, and it's all the rave. It just came out probably a couple of months ago, and oh no, it's actually been quite some time because it was before the summer time because Maya watched it at my mom's. But it's have really become like all the rave. Everybody absolutely loved, all the kids. It was like the most popular Halloween costume this year. But they are these Korean pop singers, and in the beginning of the movie, they're flying in on their airplane to their concert, and they're all eating their own like cup of noodles, and the cup is labeled with them, like it's Rumi and Zoe and Mir are the 3 characters. And so Zoe is eating out of a Zoe cup, and Rumi out of a Rumi cup, and Mira out of a Mira cup. And so on Etsy for $2, I ordered like a perfect printable that comes with like the top of the lid and then the wrapper to go around it, so that I can wrap this cup and Maya will think that she's eating like the actual Korean pop Demon Hunters cup of noodles. And I thought that would be perfect because I am going to do like a what I got my kids for Christmas video when it gets a little bit closer. I usually do share those, but there is a whole theme for Maya this year as far as ramen noodles, because she just loves anything ramen. So I've got her an ornament, she got a ramen backpack, like I got a couple of things here to share with you, like if this is going to go in there. So I'm just going to use the stickers, take it out of the package and dress it up and put it in her little ramen backpack. But I think she's really going to think that's cute, so I grabbed that to go with that. I know, lame, but I got English muffins how do you beat $1.25 for English muffins? These are really good. It's the Nature's Grain brand. And I'm just gonna throw them in the fridge so that we can have some English muffins. I actually thought I'm gonna do English muffin pizzas for the kids this week for lunch with those. So grabbed that. And then I got some cat things. So downstairs in the kitchen, I don't have like water, typically a specific water bowl for the cats. Bruno has his stuff downstairs, and then all the cats have their stuff upstairs. This way Bruno doesn't go in theirs and vice versa. But sometimes the cats are downstairs and they're just thirsty. So I've put out these ramekins for Oliver, and he keeps knocking them over and breaking my glass ones. So I just got this little like plastic cat bowl for him with a rubber bottom, so I can just put some water in here for him, so he stops being a big pain and breaking all of my stuff downstairs to drink water. And then this, I just got this little pink sectioned out bowl for Oreo. Oreo is our feral cat that just found its way into our yard and has been living, it lived in my yard for like a month, and then I felt bad for her, so then I started feeding her for like a month, and then it started to get cool at night, and for the last month she's been living in my garage. So we are working on adopting her, but for right now she doesn't have anything, and she's like eating off a paper plate. So I just got her this little bowl thing so I can put it in the garage so she has something to eat and drink out of. Something else, ramen. So this was in the thumbnail picture as well, but it's a little cup and it's a bundle, so it comes with a ramen cup and then a soup spoon. But I just thought Maya would think that's so cute. She can literally eat her cup of noodles soup in there, or put the whole thing in it, like the whole cup, just to have something to hold it when it's hot. So I got that for her. Something else that Franklin is going to bring for Mason on his birthday is these little Elf on the Shelf cookie mixes. So this one is a hot cocoa, and then this one is just a regular sugar cookie, but it'll be something fun that they can bake on his birthday, and it'll be little funfetti cookies from Franklin. So he's gonna bring these to the kids. So a few more things elf related. I found these little pop-up Elf on the Shelf lollipops. They're the ones that you just flip open and it has lollipop flavors in it. This one is a strawberry in the boy, and oh, it's strawberry in both. But Franklin at some point will bring these, or maybe they'll be part of the favors. We are throwing Franklin a retirement party, and so maybe this will be some of the favors that are given out at the retirement party. So we will be using these for him, as well as these. There is something that I need these for. Again, I'll explain that in the video, but Franklin needed 2 separate Pringles cans, and the Pringles cans that the Dollar Tree had were shorter for the $1.25, but these are called Super Stacks, so they're just more like a knockoff brand. But I did get one of just the original, and then one of the sour cream and onion because it was red and green. Obviously that will, you know, fit in perfect with our theme, but each one of our elves will have a can of these for what we need that for. I got these to simulate Crazy Puffs. I don't know what to do because it was only sold in 3. I didn't think about it till afterwards. And maybe if I find this again, because it says it's snowball decor, so it's Christmas, so I should be able to find this again. But we're doing a spoof off of Little Caesars versus Domino's. Ever since Matankas, we've had to go back to other pizza places, and I hate Domino's. Like, I literally loathe them. I just don't know what it is, but it just doesn't taste real to me. It's funny because it's how I started on my love of fake pizza, if that makes any sense. And I grew up on Long Island, so we had nothing but mom and pop pizza places in every corner, in every strip mall. The other pizza places were not as popular. Domino's, Pizza Hut, things like that. They don't even have Little Caesars there. But my dad had a friend whose brother owned a Domino's. So at Super Bowl and stuff, my Uncle Ray would always bring over pizza, and he would bring a Hawaiian over, and that's how I discovered my love for pineapple on pizza. So I will give Domino's that, but as I've grown, I'm just not a fan. They've changed, they're not the same. But those new Philly cheesesteak crazy puffs from Little Caesars are some of the best flavored pizza things I've ever had. I know it sounds so silly. I come from like the pizza capital, and I love these Philly cheesesteak crazy puffs. I don't think the other flavors are good. We've had a pepperoni one before. Nope, not good. These Philly ones are outstanding. So we're doing a little spoof to where there's going to be like Domino's, the actual Domino's, like the game inside of a Domino's box, and he's going to say he brought Domino's pizza. Inside will be Domino's. And then when they flip it over, there'll be like a Little Caesars gift card. And then these things that I'm going to make look like crazy, and they'll say, go get crazy puffs instead. Kind of, does that make sense? So I'll explain more, and I'll show you like pictures and actual things in that breakdown video, but that's what this is for, like to make them crazy looking for that. I got giant eyeballs. I hope this works. It was in the Halloween section, so it kind of looks a little bit on the bloodshot side, or maybe like dinosaur or reptile eyes, but he's gonna be in our washing machine. Franklin thought it would be hysterical to hide in there because the kids never do laundry, so what are the odds of them finding him in there? So he sent me this picture, and I almost died laughing. I have a very funny elf. He has a great sense of humor, and he sent me this picture of turning this, oh my gosh, they are on something today. He turned the washing machine into this real life character with eyeballs and all of that. And so he said, hey, if you find some eyeballs, pick them up for me. He's a pretty demanding elf, but I was able to find that. Okay, last of my food finds are this and this. Hold on, stretching. Oh no, and this too, hold on. So I just found the candy corn Peeps. I don't buy like sleeves of these things. I just do something with this for their lunch. And so I'll do, one of their lunches will be peppermint themed or snowman themed, or what are you guys doing? And so I'll just use these inside of their lunch at some point. There's 4 in there. I don't even think I've ever given them to. Maybe, oh, there's 5 chicks. Hey, maybe mom can steal one. I don't even think I would eat this. Anyways, it's for the kids' lunch during one of their themed lunches, but they only actually go to school for 2 weeks out of the month of December. So I don't even have a whole lot of time to do Christmas lunches. So I have to start very early. I did see these. I'm not one for the Palmer chocolate. I don't think it's the greatest, but I've never seen this before. It even says new on the package, and it caught my eye. So it's a Choco Fluff. It's a marshmallow filled Santa. So I thought that was pretty cool because my kids love marshmallow. And it's like a big Malamar kind of thing. Like I think my kids would really, really like that. And maybe the marshmallow will kind of hide the Palmer chocolate a little bit. I don't know, but maybe they like it. I'm a little bit more particular about my chocolate, but I got 2 of those stocking stuffer things for the kids. And then lastly, these bottles of soda are like $2 in Walmart. This is the only sun-kissed flavor that the Dollar Tree had, but I got a grape bottle for our froster machine because my husband absolutely loves that thing and he uses it quite often, and the kids like it too. So I got a bottle of soda for that. And then I think that was it for my food finds. Lastly, I got these. So I did just get this little berry scented Wicked lotion. It's been a whole big Wicked thing for me and Maya because we're trying to get through watching the movie together. So I'm not like saving this for anything. I was going to put it in her stocking and stuff, but I'm just going to give this to her now because I'm sure she'll like it. Like I said, we're trying to watch the movie together, so I thought she would like that. And then Holy Socks. Okay, I think these are great, and I also think if you guys do a lot of donating or gift giving, this is a really cute addition to put into something, because I think that they really cater to everybody's likes. They have every kind of thing you can think of now. Every cereal I saw, like Rice Krispies and Fruit Loops, and I got Mason Captain Crunch. Like, Captain Crunch is his favorite thing. Look, it's got little Captain Crunches on them. He's gonna go crazy over these, and it's something so small and so little, and these were $1.25. So I just think if you know somebody and you can cater to them with these goofy kind of things, I think it just adds like a sweet little touch to a gift. So I'm gonna put these little Captain Crunch socks in Mason's stocking. And then I forgot that I got him the Captain Crunch ones, and I got him Pepsi ones. So yeah, he gets 2, but he's been kind of digging these kind of socks, so I got those for him. And then of course I got my sister-in-law the ketchup ones, because duh. So that'll go in her little ketchup basket. So I got that for her. Izzy is obsessed with White Castle, and we have no White Castle here. So when I told her there's White Castle in New York, she's begged me to take her. We had to cancel our summer trip. She was supposed to come with me. It didn't work out, but I owe her a trip for sure, and all she wants is stinking White Castle. So I'm gonna get her this and a box of the White Castle burgers that they sell in the store as a gag gift for Christmas, and stick this on there. So got that for Izzy. And then look, for baby girl, because it's gonna go with her stinking cup and her cup of noodles and inside of her backpack. And I have so many things. Like, this is going to be the biggest joke when she opens this thing. It's going to be like ramen explosion, but I absolutely love that, and I'm super excited to give that to her. So I got ramen socks for Maya, and then I also got this big bundle of socks for her. I picked her up one from Walmart for right now to hold her over, but my kid's feet are like growing like weeds, and so but she's in this weird awkward size. It says it's from 5 to 9.5, but she is going into a 5. So because these range past that, the heel comes up just a little high on her, but she'll grow into these just a little bit. But these were 10 pairs for $5, and I first saw this and I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it. It's not a good deal. Like, I can do something better. And then I went looking all over, and even in Walmart, the best I could get was 6 for $6. So still $1 a pair, but this is 50 cents a pair. So how do you beat that? And they had so many different color combinations and stuff. I just got the pink and neutrals and grays because it has like flowers and stuff on them. So I thought she would like that, but this was a great deal. If you see them inside of your Dollar Tree, I haven't found a deal better than that. 10 pairs for $5, and they feel like good quality socks. So I would check these out again, even if it's just for donations, or if you do like a angel tree or something. Like, how do you beat this for $5? But all right, you guys, I think that's it. Pretty long talkative Dollar Tree for not a whole lot of things, but again, this is all gonna come together. I have another video that I'm gonna film as soon as I'm done with this of some other shopping things that I got, again, all working towards Franklin. And then in the next like week or two, you guys will see the big Franklin reveal for the season and my final year, plus a whole bunch of other little things too. But all right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me and watching me be as budget friendly as I possibly can be, and only buying things that I absolutely need at the Dollar Tree. If you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.